Hey there, Colleen. You can see that those skies have those clouds, a little breaks in between, but all day long we've stayed pretty much gray and drizzly out there with the heaviest rain still to come. We've been monitoring where the location was, and it's been sweeping slowly down the state. Right now, here's where it is, the front that you're seeing, San Luis Obispo County getting that rain, and it's about to approach Santa Barbara County. So we're still several hours away from the heavy line of storms to approach Ventura County first, then LA, Orange County in the Inland Empire. By the time it gets here, we're expecting it to arrive into the evening and overnight into tomorrow morning. Because of that, flood watches in place already here through tomorrow night, and that's because all the rain that's falling might not be able to keep up in terms of the ground soaking it up. Some of these rain rates are going to exceed the initial rainfall that it can absorb that from the sky. It's just going to fall pretty heavily. So with that, you could be seeing some flooding. What to expect into tomorrow, again, from west to east, that front sweeping through. And after it does, we're going to see some lingering rain. So the possibility of flooding out there on the roads, especially during that morning commute, is still possible, although the heaviest will be over by then. Snow is following this in our mountains as those temperatures drop, and we've got some scattered rain following on Friday, which could make those issues that already have become created here out there a little bit worse. So a lot to follow here. Scan the QR code for the latest. We are going to continue to track this hour by hour for you. Colleen.
All right, Shanna, thank you. It's moving in our direction from Northern California, just a few hours away. Shanna is back right now tracking some of the timing on this.
And I'm looking at the clock. It's 7:16. We're about a couple more hours before we start to see some of this rain pick up in Ventura County. So on the way here, we've been watching it all day. And again, this is a very impactful storm because not only does it have a lot of moisture associated with it, it's also cold. So we've got the possibility of that heavy mountain snow, and it's been affecting all of the state of California. So not just SoCal. Now, looking at the location right now, the closest part of this band is right offshore of Santa Barbara County, and I did put an indicator to see how heavy that heavy line is going to be. And right now, an estimate of over half an inch of rain falling per hour. That is pretty significant. Whenever we get anything above that amount, over half an inch, the ground can't soak up all that rain that's falling all at once. Even though this moves through pretty quickly, the fact that it's so heavy all at once is going to, again, make it hard for the ground to soak it up. So that's when we run into the problems like the mud and debris flows and the flooding on the streets and in your neighborhoods as well. So be on high alert as we head to the later portion of tonight. I wanted to show you the rainfall futurecast between now and 7 a.m. Once this band moves through, look at how much rain moves in. It's just a short period of time of a few hours, and we've got over an inch of rain in a lot of locations near the foothills. Pomona, 1.24 inches expected by the time we get to about 7 o'clock. And that's not all. We're going to see even more after that as lingering showers continue. So this is an estimate of what we're going to see. Just as expected, we are going to see that pick up here later tonight. And once it passes, we've got some snow associated in our mountains as well. So there are winter storm warnings. And if you look at the grapevine, that will be high enough for the snow to start to accumulate. So we may see some shutdowns tomorrow morning, 3,000 to 4,000 feet, 1 to 3 inches of snow. Up to 7,000 feet, we've got up to a foot expected, and 7,500 feet, up to 2 feet of snow. So our resorts are going to get some of that new fresh powder, and we'll hold on to that through the weekend. Wind is also one of the parts of what we'll see here as that front passes. So several things happening: the heavy rain, the cold temperatures, the snow, the wind, all of that coming together. 9 to 11 o'clock, we'll start to see that move into Ventura County. So we'll be on the air here at 11, tracking that heavy rain starting to begin in Ventura. Sweeping east, we'll get into LA County right around 12 to 3 a.m. And then for you in the Inland Empire in Orange County, about 2 to 5 a.m. in the morning. And then we get to about 6, and you can see the heaviest part of the rain is done, but we continue to see some showers continue. That'll add to what's already fallen. The snow continues as well. And once we get to about lunchtime, things start to settle down a bit for the lower elevations. But because of the sunshine, we may get a pop-up thunderstorm or two in the afternoon. We'll follow that. By the time we get to 7, things really wind down, but Big Bear and the mountains still have some lingering snow. And then on Friday, we have some light rain moving through. Snow again in your forecast. It's not going to be anything as heavy as what we're going to see tonight, but it definitely will add to the issues that may start tomorrow. So really good time to be on high alert. Download that NBC LA app for the latest on that radar and our latest updates, because we check that and we update it for you as soon as we get those updates. All right, for the next couple days, rain here. Is so far dry weekend, but there's a small chance St. Patrick's Day might get some drizzle. We'll follow that forecast for you. But temperature wise, it is cool for now, some 50 least for tomorrow. The rain is going to be a big part of your forecast. Leave early tomorrow if you have a commute, especially because we'll see some lingering rain into the afternoon. And for the mountains, please avoid driving there if you can, because we're going to be seeing some heavy snow and also some wind. That's been a look at your forecast, everyone. We're going to take a short break and return right after this.